Good evening, Wednesday night. Tonight, an Enfuego night for the first time in about 2 months. We hadn't been over there since right after the New Year, sometime in January. I'm gonna keep tonight short. Larissa's up at the house tonight, kind of just hanging out since we missed last weekend together. But it was Jeff, the percussionist's birthday tonight, so I wanted to make that. And it was actually dry for the first Wednesday night in a while, so that was kind of the evening. Earlier today, M5's back. Hasn't been here in a long time. Rain, down for service because of the rain, shit like that. Got the front struts in today, pretty smooth. I've gotten to be fairly efficient with that. It's something that used to take me 4 hours per side. Now I did both sides in about 3 hours, which is awesome. So the original struts, I haven't taken them apart yet, so I don't know if they're blown, but the bottom spring pads were dry and cracking, not flaking apart yet, but definitely ready to be replaced. Bump stops looked okay since they were replaced the last time I did them, 71,000 miles and 10 years ago. It's not the mileage that's made me do it, it's the 10-year interval, and more noteworthy, the fact that the headliner's was out, the rear parcel shelf was out, and I don't want to have to rip out C-pillar lights, C-pillars, parcel shelf, all of that again in a few months, even in a year, just to replace all the struts. So they are done, every single component being new again, except for that rear bump stop cup that's in LA, so I just took clean ones and ultrasonic cleaned them and put those in. So job's done. I'm exhausted. Everything went together fairly well with the exception of the C-pillars. So I replaced the headliner with one out of I think an 03 M5. I have to double check that VIN. It was just the nicest one I had. And I knew this, but completely overlooked and failed to acknowledge the fact that in, I think, 02, they put C-pillar head protection system airbags in the back of the E39. And what that meant was the rear cut of the headliner at the C-pillar changed. The C-pillar expanded. It got a little bit thicker to accommodate that extra hardware behind it. And I rewrapped my original 2000 model year C-pillars in Alcantara, but then used a newer headliner, which means I've got a gap. And is it super noticeable? No, but I see it. I know it's there. It's not right. It's not okay. So tomorrow I will run up into my crawl space and pull out 2 C-pillars. I have a bunch of them, so I'll just pick the nicest set from a plastic standpoint. I don't care about the Alcantara material since I will rewrap that so they match the rest of the perfect non-faded Alcantara panels in the car, but we'll have to do that again and have those wrapped and dropped off. I got to take a customer car down to Elite Finish tomorrow to have some headlights filmed, and the upholstery shop is about a mile before that. So that works out from a logistics standpoint. Anyways, that's all I got today. We're gonna keep things short. Tomorrow, Thursday, it's gonna be a hell of a day. We got a lot to do. My dad comes back from Mexico. Mike is not doing great. I gave him today off and probably the next few days to recover from whatever bug he's got. That's it. I'm just gonna ramble if I keep going. Sleep well.